So I have a friend who wants a sourcemod plugin made, and I've been wanting to record a video of making a sourcemod plugin with all the various things that a sourcemod plugin may need. SQL, menus, commands, cock, balls. You get the picture. This plugin is a bhop timer helper tool thing or something. There's lots of different bhop styles and settings for styles, like whether you have stamina, which means consecutive jumps will be lower. Basically, that's the gist of that. Some things where like you have a velocity cap, so you can't go fast enough to make a jump. And so this plugin will have a menu that marks if the map's doable with those kind of things. I don't know. I just kind of gonna wing it, I suppose. I've already made a file here. We'll just start off and public void. Can never go wrong with that. Let's make a list of things. How about that? Make menu. Make menu, because the toggle settings for the different style attributes and shit are going to be admin only. Make menu toggleable. Toggleable only for admins. I will have to figure out what the thing is for that. I've kind of forgot and I don't fucking remember. Console commands, or I guess just, yeah, console commands, which will be easy. I'm not going to type that. I'm not going to type what I'm saying. That's funny. What else was there? There was SQL database. Set up SQLite, more specifically, connection. Create SQL tables. That's going to be annoying. I don't like doing SQL, to be honest. Bhop timer stuff. Bhop timer stuff. So we have to get current style attributes. I will have to see how to do that because this is going to be for an older bhop timer version, which I can't remember the API if there's anything easy for that. And then also on style switch, print to the client that this shit is borked. Let's go with the menu. Here, let's just make a fuck ton of these real quick. 1.0 is not scrollable. 2 is not possible on stamina. I don't know. Not possible on fuck, I don't know. What else was there? There was requires auto. Let's just flip this around. Requires easy hop, and then what else would there be? Requires no velocity cap. Okay, yeah. And then we will have space, and then 4 for like specific styles or next page or something like that. 9 to go to next page, 8 to next page, I think. No, 9. Next change per style settings. All right, that's what we're going to do. That's how our base menu is going to look. Console CMD. This is sourcemod.dev. There's a sourcemod.net official website thing, but I don't really like it. And of course, this sourcemod.dev API overview has dark mode, which is great. I don't have any dark mode plugins, add-ons in my browser. I should. Those are great, but I'm not using any, so I suffer if I go on a big bright site. So let's just keep going with this impossible style. This whatever that is. I came up with that before I started the video. And I actually wrote like a decent amount of shit for it. To do, let's just to do description because I'm gonna have to come back to this. Oh god, I can't type. Oh my god, I can't type. No flags. In fact, we don't have to have that at all then, because int flags is already 0 by default. Let's also do, because there's a quick and easy database thing we can use for this. GHDB equals possible style. I don't care about errors, so I'm going to just give it a that string. And I guess I should set fail state if it doesn't work. Database. Blah. I don't have to set it to null because things are initialized to 0, but whatever. Let's go back. Con command. Look at description, or what do they call that? Oh god, I'm blanking. Whatever. Function declaration. Plugin handled. So we will probably just put the menu stuff here. I'm going to make a separate function at the bottom for all the SQL table stuff. SQL create tables, yeah, I guess. That's probably... So we're going to look at SQL database stuff. Oh gosh, database handle, because I can't remember what it is. It can do transactions with execute, or you could just query. So this is what I'm going to use. Oh, fuck. Callbacks. That sucks. Forgot about that. There is the non-threaded queries I could do, but I'm not going to, I think. Yeah. I could do a transaction with all the queries too. I probably should do that. All right, so we'll do a transaction equals new transaction. I think that's how it works. We'll see if I'm wrong in a little bit. Blah, 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 blah. We don't need to pass any data to the callback. And then we would execute. So we don't have to call any function on success, but we might as well. Bool gb db initialized is false. And we'll execute this first. No, let's do trans. Don't need to pass any data, I figure. Mostly the same, other than error and yada yada. Database. Oh, let's do success first. I could just copy this too like this, but I already did so much, so whatever. Set. Then I guess for the failure, we're just going to mark it as set fail state. We're going to fucking fail the plugin. That's what we're going to do. Oh, you know what? I could probably make these a string of fucking things. Table queries, GS, table queries. Create table if not exist. Fuck. Yeah, we're gonna have to go look at some source mod docs for that. Fuck. And then I'll just keep the counter for that. Fail index would be index of the query that failed. Hopefully it's like 0 based. I'm not sure though. Oh, typos out the wazoo. How embarrassing. It really just gets to you, I think, when you're recording. I'm totally not this bad 24/7, I swear. So failed to initialize database. Failed with query. New line. Just fucking do that. SQL, GS, table queries. Fail, or... No, you know what? We have to do something else. Because fail index can be -0 or less than, let's just go with less than 0. Put this at the bottom here. Oh, didn't mean to do that. What are we on to next? Then, I don't know, let's just go with 2. No. Now we're gonna do menu stuff. Let's see what bhop timer does for menus too. Save that for later. I've already looked at that, so haha. Don't really care though about the error that we might have, like I said earlier, because we're just passing in nothing for the error buff and 0 for the size. So let's look at some menus. No change log. Let's pick out a plugin. Zones maybe, they might have good menus. Equals new menu. All right, so we'll do that. Possible style. Interesting translation strings. I don't really care about that though. So add item, menu add item is, it's the info first and then the display. Okay. I will have to come back and mark all of these as some way to make it not disabled or something. Boop, 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 ba, ba, ba. I don't know. Not clickable. Disabled. Oh, I looked over it. Okay. Do a placeholder. Flags equals 0. No. Is admin client 0 else item draw disabled. Then we'll go back because I'm just going to look at this again, LOL. So the first one was, just copy this, just copy all of this here. Lol. Requires auto. God damn. Oh, you know what? I use, or I guess bhop timer uses easy bhop, I think. So we'll also use that terminology. Requires uncapped. I don't know. Uncapped? Vel, maybe? And then I guess I'll just make a next page button, then do styles. I'm not sure. We'll see about that in a little bit. Exit button, true, obviously. That's a good one. We don't care about the server, which would be client equals 0. And we don't care about clients not being in game. I'm not sure how that could happen. And I guess we don't care about bots either, but it doesn't really matter. Bots aren't going to be running it really. I guess that's deal with that another time, huh? So the menu handler. We'll look at menu handler on this page here on shit here. And cancel select. Okay, so menu action select. Client equals param1. Let's just do this because it'll make things a little bit easier to remember. So if action equals, I don't know, I guess there's not much else. Oh, you know what, end, cancel or end. Let's see what bhop timer does because bhop timer is great. They'd use end, okay. So we see they also use get info. We'll do that. Get item, sorry. Char buff info, actually. Let's go with like 32. 32 should be enough for anybody. New.get item, item, info, size of, info. I didn't even finish that string. I left it opened. There's uncapped vel. I didn't close with parentheses either. That's funny. So we want to toggle it. And then also for the item, we do want something like this. We'll do an X in the center if it's enabled. So I guess I'll have to go and format the strings because menu add item doesn't have anything, I don't think. It doesn't have formatting. No, so I have to go and do that. That kind of sucks. Can redraw it. bhop timer likes to just remake windows and shit, I think. All over the place. Menus, sorry. So it'll format here. Then every time you press something, it creates a new window, new HUD, new menu, sorry, HUD menu window, blah. So that's kind of not great, but I'll keep doing that. It'll probably be easy to do. We'll just keep calling command impossible style on client over and over and over. So we'll have to format these. Char display, fucking 256 doesn't need that much. EX. The current state for the current map 2. What do I call it? Current map state. Sure. And then we'll have bools for every single style. I can't remember how many styles there are. It's probably like 256 or some shit like that, which I guess is a lot, huh? Bool style. If only there was some way to find out. Boop, 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 boom. Did I scroll past it? I don't think I did. Oh, I did. Style limit 256. So we will use that because that's probably also available. GA, I don't know. We'll just use GA for array. So that's going to be 0 initialized. So I don't really have to do anything for that. Put that on a new line too. We'll have to clear that array every time. So current map state temp 0 initialize GA state equals temp clear our current state. And then we will query it. So I'm kind of going all over the place. I was starting the menu thing, but I kind of just stopped, didn't I, huh? I guess if anybody changes it to, then I want it to reload it for anybody who has the menu open. So I will add a has menu opened equals, or no, player, max players. I can't remember what it is. Max players, maybe? Yeah, max players plus 1. That's what it is. Lol. I guess because of that. Put in server, maybe. I want that. Could also do on disconnect, but shrug. So when anybody pressing it, else turn 0, because fuck it. I don't think menu select needs a return value in the handler. I don't think it matters. The docs are kind of bad on a lot of source mod functions, unfortunately. It doesn't really tell you a lot, huh, does it? Oftentimes things are outdated too. For int 0 equals 1, well, I is less than, oh god, what is max clients? All right, so that will reopen the menu. I don't have to redraw it specifically for this client because it's going to do it for every fucking client. So we will make our current state, GA state requires auto. Yep. Then we'll just copy this. Remember, kids, copy and pasting is a great way to get errors. Don't do this. All right. I still have to do the next page thing. I'll figure that out in a little bit. Let us finish up this right here. We'll do display. Actually, here, let's copy this first, and then we will put display here. So I could use special Unicode symbols for this, but fuck it. Fuck. Once again, a great way to get bugs, typos, errors. Then display. This should be like 2 seconds with Vim. I just know it. So I should probably start this in game to see if there's any errors. I'm not going to do that yet though. I don't really care right now. Ha 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 ha. And then we'll have to update the SQLite database too. Oh, you know what? I should also add a check for if the map has been queried. And then query it, I suppose. Haha. Yeah, oof. So the logic behind that right there is I'm going to be using style indexes for info for the thing. So as long as nobody fucks that up and does anything but, or puts a number at the beginning of something that's not a style index menu item, it'll be fine. TLDR. Because I will have to do special handling for that specific style here. Ha 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 ha. Otherwise, and then I'm also going to have a return right here, maybe. No, I shouldn't. Fuck. I'm trying to think of, for updating the SQLite thing for these three, I guess it's going to be simple to just update that specific, I don't know. Update the entire row, the entire row. Just set all the values again for that. And then per style, I will have to put those in another table because I think that would be easiest to do. Query current map state. We'll come back to that while I think about that. So we need to go to database and look at how you do this because, lol, I don't remember. So ghdb dot query SQL or callback SQL. I don't know. We'll just call that, I guess. It's like 512. Query, we don't need any data. We don't need any of that. Look at this. So we need to format the map name into this query too. I should use escape, I suppose. What do we use for bhop timers? Map name. Less stupid, get lowercase map name. So we use get map name, and then we lowercase it. That's simple. I'm going to copy that. So get current map name. I wrote that, by the way, just throwing that out there. We can't rely on this function to be in the bhop timer core.inc because of the older version, so that's why I'm copying it for 1. For 2, I was already copying it before I really put that much thought into it. I really should just use this whole thing, but yeah, fuck it, I guess I will. It makes sense to do that, huh? Put it at the very bottom. Prefix it with my. So we pass in that. Well, it's not platform max path, so fuck that. We'll just turn it into a regular buffer. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. It's fine. I don't need uppercase string. And then we need to escape it still. We don't have to. None of this is really necessary, especially with bhop maps. Nobody puts commas, parentheses, quotes. That's the main one, honestly, quotes. Nobody puts quotes and map names, thankfully. But nonetheless, we're here escaping this string because fuck it. Oh, fuck. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to... All right, well, I guess we're going to just... We will do platform max path for this, and then we will have a separate buffer for the query. 512. So fuck that up. Copy this back. Just undo that. I could have just copied that a little bit faster than I did. So we get the map name. We need to escape the map name. String to quote. Query, nope, map. Sorting the query, size of query. Then we don't care about the return value. Surely it's going to be fine. We don't want to use format EX because of reasons. Format EX might clobber our buffer. Format will let us print the buffer of the current buffer into itself, if that makes sense. So I'll have to, God, okay. We're going to look up what the escape function does. And it's probably going to be using this right here. So because I'm just going to fucking use the internals. Quote string, fuck you. It's going to clobber the buffer for sure. Okay, well, map 1, map 2, map escaped. Just buffer overload here for real. Blum, 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 blum. That was pretty dumb. Whatever, doesn't matter. Buffers don't fucking matter really. So for the query, we need to query one table, select blank from, no, let's do requires auto, requires from, I don't know what I'm going to call the table, impossible settings, where map equals, then we will put map. All right, well, we can use format EX for this again, haha. Anything I'm missing from that? No. Then we will make another one, select possible from impossible styles, or bad style. Let's just do that. All right, I think that's fine. Let's do 1 and 2. And then instead of a bool for this, we're going to use an int, because I could do this a bit better, but I'm not going to. One, two. Then let's see. There's a respond to client command or something. Reply to command. Waiting map. Now I don't know what I'm going to do. Map queries haven't finished or failed even. So you can't look. So we have a result set. Let's go look at a result set. Fetch int. Fetch a row. We got to fetch a row. This function fails. Bum, 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 bum. go back to our DB result set because fetch row, true if the result, or if a row was fetched. If results.fetch row, then we can get fetch int a couple times. 0, 1, 2, 3. Boom. Ba 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 boom. 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 Style. Results.fetch int. Alrighty, I think that's pretty good. I still gotta do create tables. Let's see what we have up here. We have const command. Yeah, that's, I'll have to add more command aliases there at some point. Did that. DB initialize, let's go look at that. So we don't actually use that anywhere. Nobody asked, but I'm aware that I did do a lowercase b for that, even though I did capital B there. It's too far gone. Just gonna let it be. Or GB. I'm gonna use that as a placeholder value. There's definitely going to be race conditions in this. I should improve this a bit, but fuck it. GB initialized, turn. If the map has loaded since we did the transaction, I guess we will do this. This would be a good reason to use the non-threaded SQL query. I know it has crashes though. I would really love to use it. I really should just use it. It'd be so simple and easy to do. I should do this. I really should. Fast query. Maybe that's it. Oh, I'm so tempted. We'll come back to that. I really should just use that for creating all these tables. So it'd be nice and easy and help resolve some race conditions. Although it'll add in the crashing because of the internal database structure race conditions because source mod's fucking trash and buggy and shit. So SQL query map state. The queries, got that. Still gotta do that still, like I said. Gotta finish this menu thing. I'm not sure how to do the menu skip items on the first page. Again, I'll still have to think of that. Go to per style. Go to. We could look at is admin now. Admin. How do we get an admin ID? Don't want to do that. Maybe I did something in the uptimer. Admin. Get user admin. Get admin flag. I guess now I have to figure out which admin flag to use. Oh, and let's go to another random plugin so I can copy the top. I also have to get plugin my info. So let's do that. Shavits. Impossible style. We'll leave it as that. Just me. Oh gosh. Disregard that. 1.0. To do. Also the to do. Also the admin flag is. Now we have to decide the admin flag. Flag access. So just get admin flag. Let's just go to the header. Ooh, admin flag struct. Well, we're just back at the header anyway because I clicked over here. So 0. Yeah, I guess we could go with no. Then VIPs could do it. I don't know about that. How about map? Is there? What's the flag for map? Isn't there one for those? I don't know. Kick maybe? We could go with kick. Maybe generic. Let's go with generic, I suppose, huh? I don't know which one I need. I don't know if I need admin kick or admin generic or that. Looks like I would need that one. Because we're just gonna do by flag. Could do check command access, which then I would have to set a flag somewhere and here for an admin command or something. And that's not necessarily true. There's other options, but fuck it. Who cares? So where was I? I was here. That's right. Is admin get admin flag client AF flag admin. Nope, admin. Was it here? It was here. Why did I not see it? It was at the bottom. Okay, I see. That's probably fine. That probably works. Possibilities and possibilities. Map and possibilities. Maybe I could call that map and possibilities. I don't know. String to int style equals string to int info. GA state dot style equals not style, I suppose, huh? if equal to 0. Oh, you know what? I need to make that ampersand, ampersand. Oopsie daisy. Then I'm setting this up for the type of query I need to do. I could put this up here. Oh, just whatever. Lol. Ignore if not int info. Lol. That's terrible. To ghdb.query. Let's go back and look at that again. Actually, you know what? We can scroll up here, scroll down. Actually, I lied. Oh, right. I forgot to get rid of that. And we'll just copy and paste like half of this. Oh, fuck. I guess I'll just get the map name now at the beginning, map start. All right. I think that's, copy this again. You know, I don't care about escaping it. Never mind. I thought I cared. I don't care anymore. I kind of lost, I stopped caring. If somebody wants to fuck up this plugin with adding apostrophes and ors and ands to their little map name, then they can do that. That's their prerogative. Still need this though. Query, we'll keep that up there. Update or insert. I don't remember the syntax for that. SQLite, update or insert. Upsert. Upserts kind of suck. I want an update or, gosh, I don't even know. That's what I want right there. What am I going to go with the table names of? I don't know. Oh, right. I already put them here, didn't I? Possible style and possible settings. Possible style. Values. I guess we're doing map name first. Let's do index first. Oh, shoot. Fuck it. I'll do this one first because I want to do this one first. Oh, I really should do the table already so I know what my fucking tables look like. Oh, lordy. I'll have to double check that to the thingies. SQLite types. So, do they do Boolean again? I have a Boolean. Boolean is numeric. Interesting. Well, I'll just go with int. Doesn't really matter. Requires auto int, not null. Bum ba bum 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 ba bum boom. God damn it. Almost an hour of recording. Delete from where and map tools. Um, mm, um, um, um. I don't think there'll really be dupes in the database. It really doesn't matter, I suppose. Fuck it. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's so cool. That's cool. I don't have to care. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if there's dupes in it because we just delete from. Didn't close that. On conflict. Name or a map, I suppose. Do update set. And close, and let's do boom. Oh, what happened there? Then we'll copy that again because we need it again. All right, map, haha. Ba 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 bum. What do I call it? Map state? Is that what I called it? Current map state, sure. Query, and then we don't care about data. Oops, don't know what that was. Have to go to admin menu next to add it to the admin menu. Could pass along something. Don't care though. Could pass along like an index 1 or 2 for, whether it's style index or the impossible setting index thing. Let's go look at what other things there could be, because there could be other stuff, I suppose. Configs. Low grav, maybe, I suppose. Shoot, do I care? There are a few KZ maps that are not possible with low grav. You find out really quickly though. I'm going to ignore that for now. I could do low grav. Don't want to. Just gonna separate things about a bit. So why not? We will have to go to the cancel. We will do menu cancel. The fuck could the reason be? Ba ba da ba. Is anything using this? Because if anybody does that, that's going to start breaking things. And also, let's see if the menu by default has cancel. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Yes, it does have cancel. So we can use that. Else if action equals menu action, cancel, capital C. Int client equals probably param1, int, or reason equals param2. So we care about exit. It's I think the only one we really care about. Trying to think. I might put it here. I might clear the menu that the player has. Menu, how can I clear menus on a player? Cancel, menu cancel, probably something like that. Cancel all menus, cancel client menu, cancel non-external menus. What is a non-external menu? I have no idea what that means. All right, we're going to do that and hope it works. Yeah, we're going to do that. Cancel. I don't know if there's going to be any races with this. And then we'll just reset that to... Yeah, that's probably fine. Reason was unused, that's fine, whatever. Add menu. So console command, I'm going to delete that for now. Create tables, going to delete that. Still have bhop timer, and we still have the per style settings that we have to get for that. That's going to be a bit annoying. V2.6. Been a while, been a couple years since 2.6.0. Basically the same. So how do we get style info? Style settings. So we will get that. We also have to get style name somehow, however you do that. Style, get strings, style name. Bum, 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 bum. I'm going to go back to menu and I'm going to try to figure out how to do a different page. Let's look at options. I already had the menus open, but whatever. Menus.inc open. I could manually add the 9. I have to figure out how to manually add the 9 though. I don't know how to do that. I don't know. It's interesting. They use default and disabled, or was that? Yeah, default and disabled rather than item draw default and item draw disabled. Is there a next option? Next page? I don't know how to do this. I could just not do more. Let me reword that. I could just have styles starting from 4. Let's add a spacer at a minimum though. Menus are complex, huh? If I knew how to just put it on a different page, I would do that. I would have to have like a next button though. I don't know how to do a next button. Pagination. What did I do with that? Pagination. Because I could do 2 menus. I think I'm going to do something a little bit different. Let me open this. 2 tabs. Tree, master, I don't know. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to add a spacer, and then I'm going to start doing all the style stuff right after. I could probably disable each style depending on the require stuff too. That might be a bit annoying. Oh no, if I do that, oh, I might have to do ints for in the state struct. I didn't think about that. Calculator. If I made it so you could enable a style even when you've disabled, or if you've set requires auto, requires easy hop, requires no velocity cap, do I want it to be possible to enable a style anyway? Does it matter? Not really. I'm trying to think of what situation that might apply. Like a low grav scroll where the map is disabled on scroll. Does anybody actually play low grav scroll? I don't know. I would have to probably check with the person to see what their thoughts are. Probably should have checked this a bit more. Get admin flag. I didn't really see what that was about. So that is correct. Bool if they do have it. What does that show? Facebook cringe. All right, so we're gonna add a spacer. I don't remember how to add a spacer, so we're gonna see what bhop timer does for adding a spacer. Doesn't add any spacers. Wow. Maybe they just use new lines. That's probably what it is. So we will also do that. We will put a new line. And then we're going to do per style stuff for and I equals 0 for blah, 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 blah. How many styles? Can we figure out how many styles? Get style count, maybe? Yeah. Have to format. It's 256. It's already too much. A menu can only be about 512 characters, so if we explode it somehow with style names, that's kind of fucking dumb. So we'll have to get style string and style settings. All right. Char style name. I don't know how big the buff has to be for style name. Does it say? Style name is 64, according to that. Interesting. Can I get a single string? Do I have to get all of the style strings? String type, no, I don't have to. Okay, that's good. Get style strings, I think. S style name, size of style name. Oop, shove it, get style strings, and then we will also have to get style settings. Settings, let's change this to name. God, type, huh? All right, menu.add item. Velocity limit. I wonder what the velocity limit is set to if there's no limit. 0? Probably, yeah, looks like 0. If, yeah, I could just do that, huh? So it equals 0. Does not equal 0. How about that? Surely they don't have it set to like, oh, I'll just do like 1,000. I don't know. Surely you don't have like a 3,500 velocity limit on styles, like it's surf or something. I'm not sure. 1,000 should be good enough. Format EX. Style name, and then bum 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 bum. Oh God. GA state dot style slash no slash in there. Info int to string. We have to have info. Let's put that up there. Fuck, I don't know how int to string works. Num string max. Blah. Default. Alrighty, that probably draws all the style names correctly and shit. Exit button true. Pagination probably is already set by default to true or something. Yep, okay, it's already gonna work unless we set it to no pagination. I think that's mostly gonna work. I think I need to invert that. Yeah. Because it's, which styles are not possible. Is that right? Yeah, yeah. Is that right? No, it was right the other way around. Gosh. 8 kilobytes, 300 lines. Crazy. Wow. Wonder what else there would be to do. I will probably not actually put this in this repo. I'll probably just put it at somewhere else. Still going to be some race condition with the map queries thing, I think, but fuck it. You know what? We can. No, hold on 1 second. I'm just thinking. Let's get rid of that. Map queries cannot be 2 unless DB is initialized, but this is fine to keep here anyway. Wow, this is noticeably laggy selecting text. I think it's because 4K monitor. In Notepad++ maybe, zoomed in too. I usually don't have the zoom as much, but for the video, so I didn't even use the command prompt for compiling, which I have a much newer version anyway, so the older 2.6 code, which this is written for, is not going to be compatible. So wouldn't compile anyway, even if I tried. I'll just read through it again, I guess. Ooh, we got the admin flag. Can add a note about that. Ooh, admin menu. That's what it was. That was the last thing, probably. Admin menu kind of sucks, to be honest. Bum. I don't know where to put it in the admin menu. Added, I can't remember. I think I did a lot of admin menu stuff. Menu, core, which kind of sucked. I don't know if the sourcemod.inc includes admin menu. It does not, okay. So we get the top menu, checks library exists. Yeah, I guess if you unload it, it's gonna be breaky and shit. Ooh, late, that's a good point. I need to add late handling, because that'd be helpful. So let's do that real quick. GB late equals false. Don't have to set it as false, but whatever. Plugin load to handle myself bool late char error int error max. Be late capital L late equals late return APL res success, I think. Probably something like that. Success. Could add a register this as a library. I could, sure. I'm not going to. Maybe I should. God, this like the hover things. I don't know what is fucked with the github.dev, but it does that. So if we're late, we want to call in map start. We could call client button server 2, but all of these are going to be false, so it doesn't really matter too much. So this adds a category. Do I want to add a category though? I don't want to add a category. Targets. I see. Interesting. So I would have to find category to get this. Then I would add to category. Get categories, or how do I get? What can you do with the top menu object? Is it not used? Just doesn't use it? It's okay, whatever, I guess. I don't know, maybe it's used elsewhere. In here, for example. Find category, timer commands. Timer commands matter? Oh, look at that. It's used in add item. Okay, well, anyway, I don't really want to do the admin menu stuff right now. To do, let's put that at the top. To do the fucking admin menu thing. Which category would it go to? I don't know. What would the alias for the console command be? I also don't know. I didn't do the description yet. That's a shame. I think it's mostly good though. I'm not going to compile, not going to test or anything. It's a lot of source spawn, huh? I got a lot of SQL stuff. Did I do this right? Hopefully this is correct, the size of for how many items are in that array. Hopefully that doesn't throw an error. I know it has a very odd syntax. Putting that in the size of is just odd. But it's a quirk of how the language works. I don't think there's really anything else to add in. Error. Did I miss any other little error stuff I could print? Probably not. I think that's good for now. I'm gonna just go with everything's working. There's no bugs, there's no typos. It's perfect other than the lack of admin menu or category or whatever it would be in there. Maybe in the fun commands or something. And more aliases, like I said. 48 hours later. I also want to mention that there are other options for source font syntax highlighting and auto-completion. VS Code, for example, has some plugins, add-ons, extensions, whatever they call it. They've been very buggy in my experience, so I don't use it. In Notepad++, I made the .sp files detect as C++, and that's good enough for me. Minimal amount of syntax highlighting because they share some of the same keywords. After recording the first part, there were a couple of things I remembered. 1, fix null equals db handle. That's supposed to be a comparison, small typo, forgot an equal sign. 2, include shavit. So shavit.inc is the header with all the bhop timer definitions. Small thing, just got to include that. 3, print a client on style switch that shit is borked/broken. So the whole purpose of the plugin is to tell the client the map is impossible with the style. I forgot to do that. Oops. 4, use get menu selection position. So every time a client selects an item in the menu, we just recreate the menu, but that means they get sent to page 1 of the menu. With get menu selection position, we can reopen it to the same page that they were on. The one problem with this is we can only call it from the menu action select callback, but that also means we can only use it for the current client who is pressing the button in the menu. So if we reopen the menu for every other client too who also has the menu open, well, they just get sent back to page 1. There's not really much I can do about that other than not reopen the menu for them, but I want it to still reopen for them. So send them to page 1, but preserve the page for the current client, and that's what I'm going to do. So I guess first, for that to pass along the menu selection position, we're going to split command and possible style into two functions. So right now it's the command handler. Let's just open the menu, client, 0, turn plugin handled, and then we'll just close that function, and then we'll move the core of the function, all of this, as a new function. Open the menu, int position, and also the stray return here now. And we also have to pass along position, and we will have to use menu display at for that. Please search. Didn't want to search. It happens. And middle parameter, first item. So we'll just display at position, and now we can swap this function out here. Client get menu selection position, and also you may notice this is a typo. Client in the loop is supposed to be I. Oops. So now we preserve the page of the current client and everybody else gets fucked. And 3 out of 4. Let's go on. Oop, wrong one. Print a client and style switch. That shit is borked / broken. So for this, we need to get some notification from bhop timer. Style something on style changed. Yep, on style changed. We'll just copy this and we'll just put it here. Doesn't really matter. Make it public so it's actually called, and I don't know if old style could ever be equal to a new style, but I'm going to add a check for it anyway. And blah, blah, blah. What is it? Dot style. Okay. Forgot what the struct looked like. New style. And that'll be if the style is impossible. And then also, actually, we need the style settings. So we can copy this and put it in its own function. Let's do that. Let's just put it right here. Style settings impossible. And we'll have to fix all this white space. Return it, not set a bool. And also that's supposed to be style. Let's fix that. We'll just put this back over, where was it, right here or something? And we now use it over here. So let's wrap both of these up because it could be either. New style. Is that too many? Nope, that's good. Next we would print to chat, or actually there is a shavit print to chat. Yep, shavit print to chat, and we will use that. So we get some colors, some timer colors. Map is impossible on this style. Exclamation mark, wow, just like that. Style, new style, new style. All right, I think that is good. I think we have all of those fixed, and next would be testing in a server and compiling and fixing any typos that come from compiling. I dropped a bhop timer 2.6.0 install into my sourcemod folder, and now we will just go ahead and build this and see how it goes. Shavits. And okay, inconsistent indentation on line 96. And okay, I guess it doesn't like this. I'm gonna ignore that. I like that syntax. I like that formatting. You can't stop me. Line 322, undefined symbol, lowercase string. So I prefixed these with my, but then I forgot to do that in the function. So we will fix that and we should be good. Or not. Unreachable code even now. Okay. So I guess my formatting was breaking the compiler. That's a compiler bug. Is this just gonna fix it just like that? Wow, that's interesting. I wonder if that's fixed in sourcemod 1.12, whatever compiler version they have shipping with that. Line 270, indeterminate array size and size of expression, symbol, GS stable queries. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I need to get the size of the array, not the inner value. That's pretty funny. I had even mentioned something about the weird syntax of that, but I was wrong anyway. Wrong size of. So I guess it'll just compile now. Saved. Yep. And next is just testing in a game server with my plugin and seeing if it works. Something I thought of real quick is I want to have the current style in the menu. I guess option 4 for being able to just quickly toggle for the current thing. So I'll put it right here. We have to get the style name first for the current style. Shavit get bhop style is, I'm pretty sure, the thing. Style name, display, and we're just gonna put it in display and then format right back into display. So format without EX because we are using the same buffer as what we are putting in. Style, new line after, and GA state dot style. Oh, I guess I could cache that, but fuck it. And what did I put it as? Plus, oh, minus. And then display. And we have to add the menu also, menu.add item. Okay, I'm gonna cache this. Temp style. Temp style. And am I gonna have to have another buffer? I am. That sucks. Whatever. Number num str 8. Do I need any flags? I guess I do for, God damn it, this is a bit more than I expected. That kind of sucks. Damn it. I never should have done this because I have to get the style settings too for the current style. Ooh, or I can just, never mind. Oh, I forgot. Yes, that's wonderful. I forgot. That's so nice. Because I already wrapped it in a function and I don't have to do it again. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay. Or, well, temp style. Because we don't have that. Wonderful. Looks wonderful. Blum, blum, blum. And I'm sure it's going to work first try. We'll see it in game now. I lied. One more thing. Let's also check if a style is disabled. So style settings. I guess we still have to get that. Damn. Okay. Well, we still have to query the settings for the thing. What else do I use it? I use it there. Yeah, I guess we can just return true here if it's also... I can return my wonderful formatting! Woo! If not... There we go. Wow, is this good now? Oh my god, that's so annoying. Why is the sourcemod compiler like that? Okay, and let's just see. Possible style. The command. And okay, so one, for the current style, I should put current style colon as the string before the actual style name. Two, I meant for those to be minuses, so I guess I fucked that up. Oops. And also there's no spaces between the top three, the current style, and then the rest. So let's current style for you. And I think maybe I have to put spaces after these, and that's why. And the other thing was change these to pluses. I should also pick the Unicode pluses. I'm going to actually find those real quick from bhop timer. Bum, 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 bum. Here we go. That was fast. I think these look like ass on Linux. Ah, shit. Yeah, those look like ass on Linux. Never mind, I'm not going to do that. And by they look like ass, I mean they are not visible at all. So let's now recompile. Okay. Oh, I didn't invert the plus minus for this. Okay. Current style, that toggles it for that. I guess, yada yada yada. Let's toggle auto bhop and switch to scroll. Well, you're not going to see the timer message, honestly. I should spam the map is impossible on this style. And also, let's go back to, let's just make sure they all work. Okay, that works too. Requires no velocity cap. 400? Okay. That's interesting. Requires no velocity cap. So, it's 400? Maybe I should change the 100, or I have like the velocity cap check at 1000. I think I did that wrong. I'll have to think about that. So what was the other thing? Shit, I forgot what the other thing was that I was gonna check. Oh, I was gonna spam the message, wherever that is. Scroll up, and just make this. Let's print it like 5 times. That should be good. Fuck it, spam it 6 times. 5, 6. Okay, so it does spam it. I could add more colors too, but do I really want to do that? Yeah, I guess I could. I'll put it like right around impossible. I don't know what the color things are. I don't know. I can't remember how to get the colors. Looks like there's a so I should be able to easily include that. Switch branch of the repo that I'm looking at because I'm looking on GitHub. Chat strings. On plugin start, I'm not sure if Shavit will be loaded at that time. Maybe I'll just get the strings and I don't know, like on map start. Oh gosh, I don't remember what it was. Chat strings T. Oh, do I not have like any quick way to get this? That kind of sucks. All I need is the warning, so I'm going to do message variable because I think those generally have better colors. And that, size of that, and we will have to print that. Oh, you know what? I also have to get the normal color to reset. So, damn, that sucks. 616 also. What else was there? Oh, you know, I should actually just or test if it saves when I rejoin. That's probably a good idea. I'm gonna wrap this in brackets too, because now it looks like trash. I think, okay, so I need to have this set at does not equal 0. Looks like ass, but that's probably the right way to do it. Okay, yep, that did disable 400. I could change the plus on that, or I couldn't. No, I'm not going to. Scroll on that. All right, I think that's probably working now. Oh, look at that. So I pressed the button there and it doesn't save my position. That's interesting. Wonder why. I'm not sure. I have no clue. I don't know why it didn't display at the position. Open the menu, get menu selection position. Let's print what that is. We love debugging. Okay, so it is getting the correct value for that, for the menu page selection, but it's not displaying correctly. Oh, I forgot if client does not equal I. That makes sense because I just reopened the menu again on it. Oh, come on, chat box, you motherfucker. Now it should be good. I'm not sure why current style keeps saving also. Yeah, I wonder why. I'm going to check. Style 3, style 0, 4, 5, 6. So these aren't getting deleted from the table. If I reload it, is it going to show the other ones? Okay, so I fucked up the SQL query for deleting. Did I do it right? So if we disabled it, or I guess set it, I should invert these. Okay. Then I'll toggle some random one. Okay. Well, I think plugin's pretty good. Let me remove that one print that was still printing the position. I know menus often put a new line between the title at the top and the first option, the hop timer specifically. Okay, so now I think it's totally perfect. I still didn't do the admin menu thing. Should do that maybe, but I'm gonna add more aliases, and I guess I have to do this to do, let's see what else there is. There's just those, that's cool. And then I'll add more aliases. Wow! I didn't think I'd make a little extra part at the end here, but I had to re-render the video a couple times, so fuck it. I'll show you the small edits I made. Never did the admin menu thing. Kind of felt like it'd be a bit of a hassle. I thought about tracking menu positions per client too, but I would have to add a couple more if statements to like the menu action select and cancel handlers, so never got around to it, didn't want to think about it. Added a couple more aliases for the command. Never did the description though, I guess. Oops. There was also the late load stuff with ask plugin load to with the GB late variable to call like on map start if you late load the plugin and create tables. On map start is called even if you late load, so I didn't have to do that. I did reorganize on map start though because I was even getting the map name after I was querying the stuff for the current map, so that was an oops. That's fixed now. Then we print the style name here too. That was one of the most recent things. Menu items. I forgot to add the flags for the first three things, so that was an oops. Anybody could have changed those. Fixed now. Added map to a couple of the log errors. And yell at users. Maybe like the queries are really, really late somehow. Maybe you're late loading the plugin. It'll now yell at the users. If not a style, that's impossible. Also created an index on the table, even though there's not going to be more than like 100 rows in the table, but nonetheless did that. And I guess that's all. I ended up watching the whole thing with a friend, and that's how I found a number of mic pops. Very time consuming, re-rendering too. But I had to add this thing at the end. It was going to hurt if I didn't say, yes, I know there were bugs, I know there were typos, bad logic. So it's just a fix for a little bit of it. And this is the end of the video for real this time. Or is it?